Hey everybody, welcome back to the Infinite Regression. Oh man, look at this regression being so infinite and whatnot. But don't worry, we've got video games to review, and today I'm going to review, quite possibly, of all retro games that exist on the planet, the one that is in greatest, most dire need of a high-quality remake is Archon. The NES version is called Archon: The Light and the Dark. I came up with this game. I played it originally on my Atari 800 XL as a kid. That's how I rolled, but it was ported to everything. Here, let me just tell you. Amiga, Amstrad, Apple II, 8-bit Atari line, that was mine, Commodore 64, the IBM compatibles, Mac, the NES, the PC-88, and the ZX Spectrum. It was ported to literally everything that could run it back in the day. Now, what is Archon? It's only one of the greatest ideas for a video game that has ever existed in the history of the world. And I am not overstating that point. No, I will not be talked out of this. It is the greatest idea for a video game, perhaps ever. So, you've played chess, yes? And in chess, you got your little guys. Now, we all remember when Battle Chess came out. Oh, Battle Chess. So much fun with the queen that wiggles that booty when she walks, and the knight who, like, stomps on people's toes and then pokes them in the eye and stuff. You know, all of the little characters were animated and whatnot. Oh, yeah, that's awesome and everything. I love that game. Don't get me wrong. But this is like the next evolutionary level, even though it came out beforehand. By the way, I would like to point out, Archon predates Battle Chess by several years. I'm not going to look it up. Several. At least in terms of my experience, but given the graphical quality of the two games, still, yeah, difference. They came out at different times. Anyway, so here's the thing about Archon that you have probably already figured out by this point, because I've been talking long enough for you to have seen in the footage that unlike regular chess, when a piece goes to take another piece, instead of just straight up taking the piece or doing what they do in Battle Chess, which has a cute little animation that goes along with it, no, in Archon, those two pieces go into an arena and they battle it out. And it doesn't matter who instigated the fight. It does not. You both go into the arena. Either one of you might lose. Now, granted, I will tell you that the gameplay footage that you are watching is of me getting my booty handed to me by the CPU. I used to be good at this game. I don't know what had happened in the interim, but like, this CPU on the NES version is tough as freaking nails. No lie. No baseball cappies. It's like, for real, so hard. It killed me there's so many one-hit kills in this game footage. My gameplay is pathetic. There is no excuse. I shall make none. There shall be none offered. There can be none. That's just the truth of the situation. But still, though, this game is fun. Play this against a friend, and you will be shocked at how much fun you have, because there's a lot of strategy involved in this, and then a lot of just straight up, like, knowing the pieces, knowing how they move, knowing which ones shoot, knowing which ones have proximity weapons, knowing, like, the Phoenix and the Banshee, which, they both have, like, an aura that they shoot out of them, but you've got to get up close to the other player. And if they're a shooty McShooty type, they're going to be trying to get away from you so that they can shoot you from a distance. And so it makes for some interesting matchups. And I will tell you this, there is nothing more satisfying than going into the arena with a weak piece, like, little goblin or something, or the, little grunty guys with the clubs. And, you're going up against someone's unicorn, someone's, basilisk, whatever it is, a decently solid piece, and you take them out. It's so awesome. And there's so many other wrinkles to this game. Like, there are the power points on the board, those glowing squares. If you put a piece on those power points, then the other person cannot target your piece while it's on that thing. It'll say, power points are proof against magic. So you can't trap that piece, you can't teleport something onto it, you can't, there are a lot of things that you cannot do to that piece once it's sitting on the portal of power, or whatever they're called. I forget, it might be a power portal, I don't remember. The point is that, hanging on to those spots will help you out. But you can't just camp out on them, because you have to take out every single piece that your opponent has. Every single one of them. Now, the dark side has a sorceress, the light side has a wizard. Don't ask me, that's just how they decided it. And those characters, they can fight themselves, but also they can do spells. They can summon an elemental being that's super powerful, but can only appear for one turn. So if it wins its battle, it will disappear. If it loses, it will disappear. But either way, it's the only elemental that you'll get to summon for that entire game. You can imprison a piece, which will make it so that that piece can't move. I got imprisoned. The actual last move of this game that you are watching, they just imprisoned my sorceress when she was the last character standing, and that's how they won the game. It was so sad. But yeah, you can also heal players. You can revive one piece per game. Like, you can, if they kill off a powerful piece and you're like, oh man, that guy was crushing it, you can revive him, you can bring him back, or her. By the way, the Valkyrie, they look male. Weren't the Valkyrie female? I'm confused. Anyway, regardless. But it's so much fun. So much fun to play this game, because it combines strategy and skill in a unique combination. And when you see this, you'll be like, oh my god, a modern remake of this would be so legit. I mean, granted, you can always screw up a remake. I mean, always. Don't put it past some developers. They will absolutely screw it up. But, like, Electronic Arts owns this. This is their game. Come on, EA. Like, you're gonna make a Madden every year, but you're not gonna give me an Archon after 1983? Really? That's your game? It's been, oh my god, it's been 40 years. That's a long time. I have had this game in my life, like, literally my entire life. It is almost as old as I am. This game's been around for forever, and it's so good. So good. But it needs to come back. Anyway, if you can get this on the NES, get it. If you can get it on any other vintage console, get it. If you can even play it in emulation, you can go to those like online emulators and just play it in a web page. Like, you can find it and play it places. You need to play this game. You need to play it. That's just a fact. So, yeah. Get it, play it, enjoy it. I'm not joking. The memories, the nostalgia, the great times with this game. But everybody who has ever played this game will tell you the same thing, which is that it's not just nostalgia hazing over our memories and making us think like, oh, it's better than it was. No. This game was great. This game is great. And this game needs to continue to be great into the future. Please, for the love of all things sacred, give me a modern remake of this game. I want it, I need it, and quite frankly, I deserve it. America deserves it. The world deserves it. Come on, people. Get after it. Anyway, let me put a final score on this. Okay, final score on Archon, The Light in the Dark for the Nintendo Entertainment System. I'm going a 10 out of a possible 10 thick booty queens from Battle Chess. Look at that queen's booty. That's for a game that, like, kids played back in the day. This is an actual sprite. Now, granted, the one for the PC that I played, she was a little less thick in the booty. This is from the 3DO version, because I was like, give me the Battle Chess Queen. Which, by the way, Battle Chess has been remade. The remake looks good. Looks really good. It'd be super fun to play. But the, the original, that queen be shaking that booty all over the board. And even as kids, we were like, why does she walk like that? Like, she's just putting it out there. But yeah, the 3DO version, like, even more so. Somebody was like, you see that thick booty queen? Not thick enough. Thicken that queen booty up. Anyway, so enjoy some thick booty queens. And also enjoy some Archon, because this game is awesome and it needs to be remade. Please, someone, Electronic Arts, just let someone remake this game. Please, I'm begging you. Anyway, so that will do it for this one, people. Hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one. Okay, bye.